Okay, part two. Because I didn't know how long the video was going to let me go. But it's part two. So I just like cut it off mid-sentence. I didn't mean to. But you never know what, just watch the people that you're getting advice from. Because if you watch them and the fruits and how they speak to people, how they treat people around them, it should let you know if the advice that they're giving you is from a pure place or a wicked spot in their spirit. So, are they peacefully bringing you this knowledge or giving this to you in a way of, not in a way of telling you what you want to hear, because that goes along with the first side, you know. You don't want to tell people just what they want to hear. That's the earthly, sensual, devilish part is, oh yeah, let me just tell you what you want to hear. You know that this person wants this answer. Well, and you give that to them. That's the earthly flesh part of us is like, oh yeah, yeah. That's good. That's probably a good idea. Go ahead, dude. Yeah, you're right. Instead of telling them, no, this is what I see. Why don't we try to look at it this way, or the whole thing, instead of, feeding into what that person wants, or what sounds and feels good, for that person. That's not truth. That's not wisdom. That's not knowledge. Like, it's just not. That's feeding into what someone wants. Also, when you do take wisdom from this person, you do take advice from this person, and you act on that advice, what does it get you? What comes out of it? Does it make the situation better? Or are you continuously seeking advice from someone who gives you advice that sounds good, makes you feel good, but it's always a not so great outcome, or it's the same outcome? Because if it's a godly advice, good advice, righteous, sown with peace, and it's going to show you the right way, because that person's going to come from a place of love. So they're going to want you to be like, to know and have the right advice. They're going to want you to go down the right path instead of taking the wrong path and continuously staying in a cycle, maybe, So yeah, where does that advice lead you? Does it get you better or in a better situation? Does it fix the issue? And no, not every piece of advice is going to fix the issue. Or not every wisdom, piece of wisdom that you get from someone's going to help you. But what is the outcome? Every time. Because usually people have like one person that they seek a lot of advice from, a lot of wisdom from, because it's, whether it's somebody older, whether it's someone in their family, or maybe it's someone outside their family. So you have that neutral party. But is it a good neutral party to be getting wisdom from? And also, how has this person been with you in life? This goes back to if that person has a bitter envying and strife in them, the wickedness in their spirit, is this person going to tell you what you want to hear because you've known them for so long, or they've known you for so long? Because that's something we also do, is people stay, like, I think that's what I was trying to say before. People stay friends with people and in relationships and around people that is just comfortable. It's just comfortable for us to be around those people, whether they tell us the truth or not, whether they are exactly great morally, Some people will stay friends with these kind of people. Some people learn, some people don't. Some people are like, oh, what's the harm? I've known them my whole life, da da da. Well, that doesn't mean you're supposed to keep them in your life just because you've known them your whole life, or just because they've been around your whole life, or just because you think they're harmless. Doesn't matter. You know, a rotten apple in a bag of apples is still going to infect the whole bag of apples eventually. You know? So, yeah. This was kind of all over the place. I wish I had it pieced together better for you. I'm sorry. But yeah, remember that I love you, but Jesus loves you more.